Hi, it's me, and that's him, and we're the Sci-Fi Scholars.
And we are talking Arrow, Season 5, Episode 10. Who are you?
The Sci-Fi Scholar.
Oh, no, the episode's called Who Are You?
Oh, sorry. So yeah, obviously there was a big interim,
Yeah, it was like a month and a half.
which is almost as long as we were away.
Yeah. We've been pretty terrible lately.
No, we've been amazing. We just haven't been on the internet.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's
Well,
good.
sorry, I've been on the internet, I just haven't been like posting video.
Yeah, we're getting distracted again.
I should be called Where Are You? Anyway, so this episode is all about how Oliver still has feelings for Laurel, even though she's dead and doesn't exist on Earth 1.
Yes. What I did like is Laurel was back, because I quite enjoyed the Laurel character. What I did also liked was that I didn't put my phone on silent. You probably didn't even hear that, but anyway.
And if you can guess what that is, leave it in the comments. It's science fiction.
I talked over it a little bit, but anyway.
Well, check
You
you
may not have even heard it because it's distance. Anyway, we're getting distracted again.
But
I like
Laurel's
that
back.
Yeah, Earth 1 Laurel's obviously was the character that I liked, but I'm glad that they didn't bring her back per se. The annoying thing was though, because there was such a big gap.
We can't tell.
Because there was such a big gap between, the two episodes, it was all like, oh, who is this? Who is this? Is this really the Laurel? And then it was like, well, obviously it's going to be Black Siren from Earth 2 and The Flash.
It could have been someone from Earth 3.
Yeah, it could have been, but I mean, my point being... Oh, you probably didn't hear that either. His phone went off now too. Good at this.
All the phones. Hey, we've had practice.
I'm just going to, right now... There's the button I want.
Yeah.
We get really distracted in this one. And that's what... No, we're not done yet.
That's where we've been.
That's where we've been.
And who are you?
Who are you?
To judge us. That'd be great if it was the next episode, but it's not.
Yeah. Anyway.
Black Siren.
Yes. I liked the return of Black Siren because I liked Black Siren as well. And I like that they used her, but it was a bit of like, who is it? Oh, it's Black Siren. Like it was all this, if it was like a week after, it would have been a cool, oh, who is this? Next episode, oh, that's kind of cool. But I was kind of let down by this episode a lot. I felt.
Alright, it would have also been cool if it was the first time you'd seen Black Siren, but there'd been a tie-in with people coming through, obviously with Flash, Earth 2 people coming through. If that had been the first time this had happened, then it would also have still been a cool.
Yeah, if it just for me, it was just there was so much gap between the two episodes that the episode just didn't have the punch that I felt like it needed.
Although Felicity was right at the end. She kept her wrist
I
straight.
hated that. I'm really not liking Felicity right now, which is annoying because she was one of the best characters in the first two seasons.
Yeah, and then,
one of my favourites. I really liked her character in season 1 and 2, but now
I reckon what's happened is, right, so she's got into her head that she can argue with Ollie all the time because he doesn't really stop her. So now she's countermanding him in the field, which isn't really like she understands like emotional things and how to deal with the team a lot better.
Yes.
Tactically, she's not there.
No, and that's what kind of annoyed me as well, is that the whole thing was Felicity undermined everything Oliver said. Yes, Oliver wasn't necessarily in the right mind, but decisions he was making, I don't think were necessarily wrong.
No, because he wasn't really any threat when he was talking to...
No. And that's why it pissed me off even more, because there was no repercussions whatsoever for Felicity. At all. Like, she got away with, she did that, and then Oliver's like, yeah, whatever. Like, he just didn't care. And that's what kind of frustrated me. It was like, he's kind of leading the team, and then she undermines him at every turn in this entire episode.
If it was Wild Dog, he would have got a beat down.
Exactly. And then at the end, she punches Laura on the face, which I don't necessarily have a problem with her punching. It was that it knocked her out, and then Felicity won the day, and then that's it. And it just frustrated me. I mean, I'm sorry for those that really love the Felicity character as she is now. I do actually like Felicity as a character. Just not what I've seen so far recently.
Yeah.
Just one of those problems I had.
It's not quite the character. Obviously, characters have development, but
yes.
you've seen her from going like mad hacker to earlier in the episode punching a punching bag incorrectly to being told once
how to punch
to apparently
then being able to punch out who is obviously a villain and a bit of a criminal in Earth 2 and didn't just rely on her scream in what we saw of her in The Flash. So kind of shows that she should have been able to be like at least see the punch coming, or
I figured it out. You know how like bad guys have machine guns and can't aim, but the good guys have like pistols and get like headshots all the time? Felicity's got the same thing with her hands.
Ah, okay. Oh, that explains everything. I'm alright with it now.
It's like the typical TV superhero like wins the day with whatever he happens to have.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a bit silly.
Yeah, I just felt quite let down because there was that big gap, and then I was excited for the episode, and then it was like, oh, it's just Black Siren, which is not necessarily a bad thing, and then it was like, well, Prometheus easily escaped her from the prison in Star Labs, like without them really knowing until it was too late, sort of thing, and all that sort of.
Which the Flash guys kind of, I guess, wouldn't see coming because they don't.
No,
Prometheus isn't meta, so they wouldn't be tracking him.
No, that's
but then
true.
again, they should really be paying more attention to their security system.
Yeah, but for me, it was just like, oh, they sent him a message and that was it.
After they had an inquiry.
Anyway, but that's my those are a couple of things that kind of just annoyed me about the episode. But what was cool is Talia al Ghul.
Yes. And
she shows up.
Obviously. Very end of the last episode, Diggle has like a bajillion like guns on him.
Oh yeah,
and then now you see that the army has taken him to try him for like escaping from jail and like stealing nuclear triggers again and gone back into that. So,
which is a terrible storyline. I can't wait for them to finally get over it.
But the thing is, they couldn't keep him out of jail for too long and then not resolve.
Oh yeah, I get that.
So they had to take him back. So this is finally getting it resolved.
My point being, the whole storyline Diggle's had so far this season has been terrible. He's a good character, great character, one of the founding three, like with Felicity and Oliver.
No, I thought it was Tommy, Ollie, and Thea.
But I'm talking about like as in Team Arrow, the guys that are fighting crime.
But that's not really Team Arrow. That's just like Team Green Arrow.
You get my point though, and I've just been, it's as good as season 5 has been in places. Yeah, Diggle's story has been right at the bottom. And I just don't care.
Below Felicity's character development. Because you've just said you hated that as well.
We'll find out.
I guess so.
I'm liking Diggle a little bit more than Felicity at the moment, but his story is probably worse than Felicity's.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So that kind of puts them on par.
Yep.
What's even worse is, I don't think she's in this episode, but the reporter chick. That
Susan.
story. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because at the end of the last episode, she sent a detective off to investigate.
She wouldn't rock up in this episode, I don't think.
I don't think she's... No, I don't
Doesn't
really
matter.
Her. But yeah, she sent someone off to go like investigate Ollie's past.
Yeah,
So
I don't really like
that's
her.
Coming as a
that story's
payload sometime.
Yeah. We'll find out. But
she's Prometheus. But she's not, because that would be stupid, because she'd already know everything.
Yeah.
She's dating Prometheus.
In which case, why doesn't she know everything anyway?
Trust issues.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, Ollie doesn't tell anyone anything, and Prometheus doesn't either.
Oh, yeah. It's really Oliver.
Oliver's...
Although Prometheus didn't... Oh, no, he did rock up in this episode.
Prometheus...
He just wasn't...
Prometheus is future Oliver. One arm... You're not one arm, moustache, like goatee Oliver. The only way I can keep my arms is to do this.
Anyway, let's stop speculating and thank them for watching and putting up with our crap for this episode.
And we'll see you next time.
Have fun.